What's up, podcast people? It's your girl, Jerz.
What's going on, everybody? It's Morowa Sharik coming to you live, full effect.
Live and full effect. We are officially recording the first episode of our personal podcast. Fuck 'em up. And
excited.
You kind of got a little bit of the background with, our dynamic in the previous episode of the Mixed Vibes podcast. Shout out to Mixed Vibes. Shout out to the fellas, DQ and Mr. Bell. Turn up, y'all. I think the episode was named like the Jerz Sam show.
Yeah.
So y'all go back and listen to that. But me and Sam been cool for a little minute, and the way our dynamic is, the way we chit chat, the kind of opinions we have on stuff. Is why we decided to get together to record a little something for y'all.
Just a little TT. Nothing too crazy. It might get a little nasty. It might get a little shaken up. It might get a little stirred.
Might get a little mean. But,
wow, you're still dwelling on that, huh?
We'll dwell for a while, yes.
Okay, quick backstory.
Damn it.
Because she be sending subs.
It wasn't a sub. It was a fact. We may get mean on this bitch. It happens.
You may get mean on this bitch. But, quick backstory. We go out a lot. We go out too often.
Fair amount.
Fair amount. It's not summertime yet. It's going to get crazy in the summertime.
Because we're busy working women, but we find the time to go enjoy ourselves in between that.
As we should.
As everybody should.
And Jaya with me is my bestest friend in the whole wide world. But when we are outside amongst people, Jaya's not so nice. Jaya has officially been labeled today, March 20th, the mean friend.
I'm the mean friend now. It's great.
It was first said by myself and a group
and
of
followed
other
up
people
by at least 5 other people.
Confirmed that she is most definitely the mean friend. And when I say mean, I mean.
My give a fuck is real low when I say shit, and it's just the sarcastic asshole in me. And it come out like, damn, Jaya.
It's the Scorpio.
It's a Scorpio. Scorpio.
Not the fuck's given.
It's Jerz. That'd be Jerz talking. That's when I leave Jaya at home.
If it's any consolation, when we're in the house, I'm the mean friend. So,
And we be recording in the house. So, we'll see who's mean out this bitch after a few episodes.
No, not for the people. I love the people.
That don't mean you ain't gonna reflect on some shit and recall.
Y'all might see it. Y'all might
be reliving some moments.
I get triggered fast. I'm still dealing with some trauma. It's okay.
Boy, aren't we all?
Hey,
shout out to the bitches in therapy.
Yeah, I got it. I ain't even there yet to admit I need to go to therapy. Girl. But y'all got it.
As soon as I hook it up with the showings.
Now I need the Blue Cross Blue Shield to kick in first.
Boy.
As you should.
I'm going to have somebody on
$20 copay.
I'm going to have somebody on speed dial soon.
They got the WebMD. They set all that shit up on the computer.
Yeah. We'll run a therapy positive episode with some promo stuff for y'all soon.
But off subject, or you're not off subject, but, on another note, therapy is very important. You guys go out and really, really take care of your mental health.
If you need help, if you need to talk to somebody, talk to somebody.
Not Jerz, because she's the mean friend.
I'm the mean friend. Fuck you. So.
But the episode at hand, Jerz, what are we talking about today?
All right, so the episode at hand, we are, of course, as we usually do, we tend to talk about niggas. Ooh. And the nigga topic that came up, this week between us was age and kind of your age gap with dating, which kind of falls into social category right now. Dre is having a baby by the young nigga. Fucking
absolutely.
Drake is
she's like 45, right?
I don't want to say 45. She might be 40. I think that nigga like 22 though.
Yeah.
And then Drake is seeing Lotto's little sister, who's also like 21, 22.
Right. I did hear about that.
So, personally, what is your age gap for niggas? Like, what's your young nigga age gap? What's your old nigga age gap? Because you want to tell the people how old you are?
Ooh.
I know.
All right, well, you never ask a woman her age.
I didn't ask. I asked if you wanted to tell them.
Well, guess what? F it, you know.
Fuck it.
I'm a mean, nasty 38 years old. I will be 39, and I like to overindulge in young specimens.
Always legal, though.
Always legal. Hold on. Wait a minute, because I said that a little. Wait a minute.
You just got to verify for the people out there, because there's some.
Take it back.
Some R. Kelly loving niggas out there, and that's not the kind of shit.
It's not no R. Kelly. I'm attracted to what's attracted to me, and when I'm out and about, hey, guess what? Men my age do not swing my way.
Haven't.
I would like
thus far.
Haven't.
It's not that they don't.
And well, they have. They do sometimes. But am I interested? No, because Uncle Willie. Willer with the peg leg, I'm not giving him no pussy. I'm sorry. But CJ, who is 26 years old, those are the type of men that typically approach me. And I have a great time with those young gentlemen, and I let them go about their business. Especially around the time where they start to get a little clingy. Older men, I think I stuck to the supple age of 65 is the highest I was.
Is the highest?
But then we saw a 77-year-old man today who was
strolling on the internet looking not a day over 45.
Was looking like a glass of milk. But in reality, the 55-year-olds we see walking amongst where we live look 75.
Yeah. Some of y'all's black is cracking, and
it's cracking, and it's cracking bad.
See it.
How about you, though?
Drink your water, mind your business.
Yes, we should definitely start drinking a lot more water, gentlemen. I know we don't like to go to the doctor, get them prostates checked, none of that, but we need to start drinking water, and we need to start taking care of ourselves, because black ain't supposed to crack.
It ain't, unless you own it.
How about you,
Don't be on it. Personally, y'all know I'm 29. I'll be 30 in November. My young nigga gap, it used to be, 21 was my minimum, but I'm not fucking with niggas that young no more, like, for real. I just don't have the mental for it. I was at one point fucking with a younger dude, maybe like 22, 23. And surprisingly enough, he wanted to be real serious. And I'm like, oh, that's not what you're here for. No.
Play your role.
Right, play your role. You cool. But
stay in your financial.
Take a step back.
Yeah.
He was, but he was also. We're not gonna get into that because it's not about him. But my younger dude gap now is kind of in my age range. The lowest I'll go at this point, at least on record for today, is 27 up to my 29 or 28. I take it.
Right.
And then over that, we're doing 30 and up. I think my max now at this point has to be 50. Just because I think in retrospect, I don't want to be fucking with nobody who's older than my daddy.
Yeah. My mom always told me niggas over 40 got worms.
Oh, worms.
Yeah. Fuck with them old niggas, they got worms.
Damn. I might have said 60 on the boys asked me on an episode of Mixed Vibes, and I might have said like 60. Was my oldest on the age.
Now,
but 60, I think I can band down.
You ever
50.
saw that group of guys they called
Silver Foxes? Some shit
Silver
like
Fox.
Silver Daddies or some
Boy,
shit like that.
You better go the fuck.
Boy,
drooling. Cause
not drooling.
Yeah, I would definitely.
That's Mr. Marcus and them.
I would want to see the silver lining in those Silver Foxes.
Boy,
for sure. But yeah, what's the highest you've been thus far?
I don't remember. I don't remember. I might have said that on record on another episode, but I don't remember off the top of my head right now. I don't know how old that man was.
We gonna leave it alone.
We gonna leave it alone. Thanks. Cool.
Youngest?
21.
How were you at the time?
25.
It's not bad.
So yeah.
It's better than me.
I won't see nobody under 21. Like, if
was-
you can't buy us drinks,
No, but he lied to me. I was 28. He told me he was 24. He told me a year later he was actually 21. Yeah, so
damn. So niggas be lying by their age too.
Absolutely.
Shame on y'all.
absolutely. Now,
Could you stop doing that? Like, it's not that deep. Take your time.
You got to check IDs now.
As many people as there are on the planet, there is somebody age appropriate. I promise you.
Yeah, it's another black nigga like me.
You know, at least keep it legal.
Right. Yeah, he lied.
Stop playing that game. First of all, it's illegal, and it's illegal for a reason.
Right.
I don't care how grown they look, act, feel, want to be.
But damn,
Mark off your birthday. I will call your mama.
He didn't move like he was 21.
They never do.
He didn't. He definitely didn't move like 21.
Like a young
He did exactly what needed to be done.
So he was out.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah, and I was okay with that. You know, sometimes you have to.
Okay with that.
You
It's
have
the
to
level of
label
experience
people
you
with
brought to the table.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. He knew exactly what to do. Head area. He knew what to do there. His, you know, it wasn't no fast. I'm excited kind of because you know young guys have a different caliber of sex. You know it's very fast. It's very rough. It's very it's giving thumper. You know.
The come and go, if you will.
The come and go. But this young man, I'm looking for, you know, young niggas. I'm not gonna say I'm looking for, but young niggas. I think when it comes to sex, is mostly about them. To me, they're so excited to first of all even pull you. You know, second of all, shit,
looking like a win on their part,
right?
Every
like,
time.
You know, to me, they just be winging it. The whole thing is winging it. They don't really have a plan. They don't have a play. They just be winging it. And the fact that even got you that close to even get something, they just be so fucking excited. Like, oh shit, oh my god, I'm in the cushion. Oh my god. So
it's wild because it ain't ever really like they got game.
No,
it's like they're cute.
You're cute.
It's like, oh, look at you have the balls to come approach me.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean,
they take
I'm
very
quick,
much initiative and I mean
because I'm quick to shut you down.
Because it's a drug dealing nigga anyway. You know,
that's another thing.
He's
niggas.
a drug dealing nigga anyway. Not that I engage in drug activity, but it's more so that he just whooped out a bunch of money and
I like that for me.
And spend it on me. Because let me tell you, young niggas pay without having to do too much. He just wants somebody to talk to about his traumas. But that's another subject.
That be it too, though.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't mind being there for you if you need an ear. I'll give whatever opinion I can because I am not a licensed therapist. So please stop coming to me with your problems if you're not gonna pay me.
No, my time. You have to pay for my time, and they definitely do.
That's a side note, but I'm down to listen and communicate because that's something you need in a relationship. And like younger dudes are seeking this wisdom and approval. I feel like, and it's like, ooh, I'm not your mama. I'm not your therapist.
I have to keep it real though. I was in a very serious relationship with a younger dude. They require a lot.
It's another kid.
And it's also a teaching process. Because some of them come in not knowing much. Sexually, mentally, physically. Like I've had to teach a nigga how to properly wash his face. I had to teach a nigga how to properly... My leg go up in the shower. Your leg need to go up too, sir. You got to get in between them creases, man. Yeah.
And that's what scares me about it.
It's sex-wise. You have to properly teach them. I had one dude tell me, my dick big. I ain't never had to give no head. Well, you at the wrong house, baby.
Period.
But mama gonna teach you. Mama gonna teach you.
That's the thing.
And I taught him, and I taught him well.
I bet you
Coco
did.
taught me.
You stupid.
Kanye taught me, and I taught him well. Okay, I taught him so well. I started to get jealous. Like, dang, is he going to use
be out there eating like you taught him?
what I taught him? Somebody else. You get in here and you watch this damn anime and you get on that game.
To this day.
Yeah.
Still using those applicable skills.
Absolutely. You know, he was going real fast like Thumper. I told him how to put his hip into it.
That's the care and consideration you would need to put into a younger dude. Sometimes. It's not every dude, but it's like that's one of those precautions you need to think about when going down that avenue. That's not something I want to have to do. If I like you enough to be like, all right, let's work on this. Because I like you enough to want to keep you around, so we gonna have to do this.
When you think about it, every relationship is an investment. Every relationship you get into, whether the man is your same age, different age, older, younger, whatever, it's an investment. With a dude that's younger, I think it's more of an investment. Because again, now you're becoming the teacher. When you date a guy your age and older, you expect him to come fully equipped. He should know what you know. He should. Or he should know more, because one of the most attractive things is when a man can teach me something.
Yes, Lord. And that is a quality I feel comes from older men better.
They ain't checking for me, G.
I'm sorry.
They're not checking for me.
I'm sorry.
I mean, because dudes my age are checking for my daughter.
Which is scary.
It's, you know.
Which is scary.
I can't say it's giving R. Kelly vibes, because then I would be giving R. Kelly vibes. Because
she's legal.
She's legal. But they're not checking for me. They're doing exactly the same thing that I'm doing. Your older dude is looking for a younger chick that they can mold. I'm looking for a younger dude that I can mold. Because an old dog is set in his ways.
Boy.
But this new puppy here, I can teach him how to hop, skip, jump. I can teach him how to press the buttons.
Videos with the talking dog buttons.
Cute as hell. Cute. I can teach him all of these things, but there's that small piece where you can teach him all of these things and he applies that somewhere else. Right?
Yeah. Like,
so it's
you learn good skills from somebody, you take them with you. That's how that works. Whether it be through the length of your relationship or through the rest of your life. Like,
call me stingy. If I teach you something, you ain't going nowhere.
Exactly.
You ain't leaving the master.
That's a thing for me though. I know if I gotta put in this effort to teach you something, like, you go and use it with me, but you're also gonna take those skills with you. And I haven't been in a relationship that I knew was gonna last forever. So I already come to the table on that. Let's see how long this lasts type shit. Like,
well, I be living in Delulu land because my mom, once we go together after a year or two, we set it.
But it's wild because even when I was in Delulu land, I was like, you gonna fuck this up.
Damn. No high expectations.
And I hate to say that. I really do hate to say that because there's that little piece of hope in me wanting to be optimistic. Like,
I can honestly say when it comes to relationships and when it comes to men and expectations, I fuck it up. Because I'm a Virgo and I already have high expectations for myself. So I set even higher expectations for my dude that he probably can't even achieve anyway. And when he doesn't even come close to achieving it, I'm like, let me find somebody else. Let me find somebody else. This ain't
be like that.
And then like I said, with the young dudes, the young dudes don't want to go to no museum. They don't want to take trips and sip mimosas. They don't want to go to paint and sips. They don't want to, it's a lot of things that they don't want to do that I want to do. That a young girl could do for them. And a young girl is good with balling some Fabuloso on the stove, smoking a blunt in her little ass shorts, playing video games. That would intrigue the type of caliber, the type of dude that comes my way. But to me, you got 45 minutes to play that game before it's time to take me on a date, sir. Get dressed up, put some shoes on. And I'm not talking about them sneakers.
And why I gotta tell you to.
And I got
I gotta tell you to. I ain't nobody's mother on purpose, Sam. I don't know how many times I've had to say this.
And
I am nobody's mother on purpose. Be that
thin line between girlfriend and mother.
And mother. Yeah. That's not something I'm okay with.
Right.
It's not.
But then when you went in a relationship with the older dude, not saying I've never been in a relationship with the older dude because I think I dated a guy who was 6 years older than me. Very much set in his ways. He just did his normal old nigga shit. Let me get off of work. put my slippers on.
Not pull a Mr. Rogers. Take my outside shoes off. Put my inside shoes on. Take my outside sweater off. Put my inside sweater on.
Facts.
And go chill in my den. Like
Big
go
facts.
play with my trains.
I
Like,
mean, he didn't switch. He took the outside jacket off and the outside sweater on. Now you down to the white t-shirt and the wife beater. He take the white t-shirt off. Boom, wife beater slippers. Now I'm on the game for 47 hours.
Jesus.
Then I'm going to sit on the toilet because my hemorrhoid bothering me. See, this is why I can't. Let me tell you, I've been in situations where it was young dudes. It's fun. It's adventurous.
There's also like and I love that. I love the young and adventurous. But the thing is, I bring out. Sometimes I can bring out, that fun side. Let's go try something new. Let's do something. I hold really great conversation when we are out, so that that intrigues you to want to go do other stuff with me.
Right.
There's also a consistency, a pattern with older dudes. I know what your work schedule is. I know what you do when you get home.
I know you come home at 6:15. I know at 7 from 6:15 to 6:30 you're gonna look for your plate in the microwave.
Then you gonna go spark of fucking predictability.
Right.
Because one thing I'm always gonna get from a younger dude is some random ass shit that I know I didn't sign the fuck up for. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I don't like unpredictable ass shit. Surprise me every now and again. Sure.
Like I said,
but
I'm not ready.
I'm
not in this stage in my life where I want to rub hemorrhoid cream on your ass. And I want to put Icy Hot or Tiger Balm on your hip.
I'm going to call a nurse.
I'm not there yet. I'm not there.
And you don't have to be there.
I'm 38, but I feel 24 years old.
That's fine. You don't have to be Myrtle to be, dating an older dude, bro.
But you have to think about it.
Or at least an age adjacent dude.
But that's the thing. You have to remember that, Black men don't necessarily take really good care of themselves. There's this phobia when it comes to going to the doctor or whatever the case may be. And they don't typically spend a lot of time with self-care or taking care of themselves. So when you meet an older guy, that nigga walking because his hip fucked up. He walking like this, not because he's sexy, it's because his hip fucked up. And he won't go see nobody about it. Damn, and when he take his shoes off, the motherfucking toe like this, it's not because he been working. He's been working all his life.
All his life, them toes had to fight, and you can see it. Boy.
Then it's the receding hairline because he ain't been greasing his scalp. It's so many things, bro. Dealing with acne at 55 because you ain't properly washing your face.
Those are things that are concerning, yes, but it's not every older dude. You don't know what's out there, bro. Like we literally saw on the internet today a 77-year-old man that looked well and put together and handsome and they exist.
You were going to go
there. They exist.
I knew you were going to go there.
They exist.
And because I knew you were going to go there,
it's not a unicorn.
I need you to take a step back. Let's think about this.
Okay.
That 77-year-old man, he was fine as wine.
As finna.
Baby. I'm cooking that man nothing but Salisbury steak, asparagus, shrimp, all that. You can have all that. All that. But take a good look around, friend. Take a good look around. This ain't the internet. And the niggas that we find on the internet be on the internet.
No.
They don't be nowhere around here.
I told you, I was trying to link you up with Mr. Marcus. That'd have been an encounter you liked. You couldn't have kept him, though. But
that's what I'm saying. He ain't trying to marry.
Exactly. That be it. You find them older foxes and they ain't trying to be in no serious shit. But as a younger old person,
dude my age, I gotta stick with Uncle Willie, Uncle Earl.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying from experience, me not looking for anything serious, dating an older dude worked for me. Because we made time for each other when we wanted to see each other. We was busy when we was busy, but I knew what to expect when we was at the same table.
All right, so is it safe to say that the dudes that's not on the internet that are around us is Uncle Willie's and Uncle Earl's and Uncle Reggie's?
Not all of them.
And they hip hurt.
There could be some
and
hip
they got sciatic nerve.
Not the
and
niggas
arthritis.
Not the niggas I fucked with. Not the niggas I fucked with. I'm not.
Eczema.
If I see you coming towards me at the bar and you got the one leg limp because you left your cane at home, I'm gonna tell you to find something better to do with your time. Thank you for the compliments. Thank you for the drink, because you definitely bought me at least 2. I don't mind holding a decent fucking conversation when you're in public. Me giving you my number ain't likely though. And I don't mind telling you that.
You having a conversation with somebody and then shit gets serious and you go home and you have sex with him and then you find out he got scoliosis. It's different.
You find out that kind of shit before you take him home. I'm sorry.
How would you know that?
Boy. That pain meds must have been real good. You can't mix them with them blue pills.
And that's the other.
Boy.
Ooh.
Go night-night. He said night-night.
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 Let me tell you something. I don't want to have to deal with someone who has to take a pill to get you aroused. Because guess what? If you take care of yourself properly, you don't need no blue pill.
You know exactly what you're getting, though.
Gucci's Gucci. Yeah, I know a nigga that's going to be rock hard for a few hours. Okay, speaking of,
it can be fun.
Just gonna put it out there, friend.
What are we putting out there, Sam?
No.
Ask your question.
I know you well enough to know.
Ask your question.
You done dealt with a nigga with a blue pill. Because your mouth went over here like that. Yeah, like that. So, how was it?
So, what happened was...
Like old niggas, don't you?
What happened was, I told you earlier, that period of life between 22 and 24, I had a adventurous, thing. Dude I was seeing was in his 40s.
Was it?
In his 40s.
Adventurous or?
It was fun. I told you, I learned a lot of shit in those 2 years of seeing folks that I was doing. And I was seeing this dude, he was in his 40s.
40s?
Yes. In his 40s.
And you how old?
22.
Sound about right. That's where I'm at right
The vice versa.
Ooh. No judgment.
No judgment. Never judgment. We out here telling y'all the truth on the fucking internet because we ain't got shit else to do.
They don't.
We happen to make the time. We've been trying to do this damn podcast for like 2 months.
6.
Something like that. But yes, he was in his 40s and he required, a little pill to get to where we had to go. And yeah, ED, an erectile dysfunction for those of you at home.
Speaking of, side note, young niggas have that too.
That's why we be saying, take care of your dick. As much as you want to use it, treat it like the shit you keep promoting it be.
Right. Absolutely. But that requires a man to take care of himself. What you eat, what you drink, all of that shit.
Right.
It matters because young niggas be having erectile.
Right.
Let me tell you something. Them honey packs ain't for a nigga who dick is working. Put it like that. You popping them pills, you smoking that weed, you drinking all the time. Something ain't gonna go right. Y'all gonna be out here looking like Drake.
Boy. But to answer your question, it wasn't bad. It wasn't A1 because obviously I didn't keep him.
What was wrong?
Couldn't stay hard. So that's why he had to take the pill for it. To keep it there.
So damn.
Yeah.
He took the pill and the pill was
we tried a couple times, without it because he was like, let me, see, because he was obviously attracted to me, doing what he had to do. And, he could get there, but it wouldn't stay. Get there, it wouldn't stay hard.
So who got frustrated, you or him?
Or him, but me, I'm just, I'm not talking him through it or anything, but I'm like, maybe we try another position, maybe blah, blah, blah. And then, we started on the blues. And I was like, all right, if that works for you, let's try it,
I have a question.
I was young. I didn't want to get mad at him.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I want to ask the
like,
question because I know you now wouldn't.
Yeah,
you
me now ain't gonna have
and you
it.
would get an Uber.
Yeah,
but
call
you
Uber.
Then...
Like, you and your dick get your lives together.
Because I feel like you then were a little bit more sensitive. Well, let me get some money. You then were a little bit more sensitive, right? So, were you, like, sympathetic? Like, no, baby, it's okay.
Yes, I was sympathetic. Oh no, I wasn't doing all of that to sympathize. You know, I was trying different positions, but
No, it's okay.
You know, I could. You know,
next time.
Yeah, definitely a couple. You know, maybe next time it's okay. Because, you know, he always took me out for a good time. We hang out, whatever, beforehand, you know, because he knew even if the dick ain't going to be great, at least, you know, we going to have us a good time outside of that. And we did, which was, you know, fine.
Did he give good head, though? Because typically men who can't compensate in the bed
will compensate with head.
Phenomenal.
And y'all know, you know, if you listen to me on Mixed Vibes, that's one of my things. Like, you can overcompensate with good head for me. Especially if I like you, like.
Oh no!
Especially if I like you, like.
it was a requirement.
I'm gonna feed you.
it was a requirement in my. I was married once, and he was not well endowed at all, and he knew that. I knew that. It was something we never really discussed. He just knew. I knew. And when I couldn't get where I needed to be, it was definitely a requirement.
Yeah.
After the fact. Yeah. Go ahead and finish.
Yeah, it's definitely a requirement in 2024.
Yeah.
Eat it right if you can't beat it right. But like I said, it was like at the time I, was trying to enjoy the dating part of the, experience, and I did, but it wasn't great. And then we couldn't keep it together with his penis, and I was just like, all right, I'm gonna stop talking to you, sir. That was in my separate phone number days.
Not the text-free.
The text-free app phone number days.
As you should. At one point in time between, I want to say 2015 to like 2020, it's even still now, I don't think I have the app at this moment, but it comes to that.
It does. Because
you don't know who you about to meet. Yeah, you kind of need that fake number.
Yeah. It was useful. Those were good days.
A lot of people don't use the text-free now. They just say, add me on Instagram.
Yeah. You use your social medias and then block the person from there.
But you never kind of give out your number at this point.
Yeah.
And I'm noticing not a lot of people call anyway. They'll shoot you a message through the Instagram or the Facebook or whatever.
Just gonna text anyway. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, those kind of things seem safer.
Speaking
Snapchat.
of age, I just yawned quickly at my tender age of 38.
Girl.
And then you kind of co-sign.
Yeah.
With your yawn.
Yeah.
And then my Apple phone.
That's the mimosas.
It is.
That's the mimosas. No, I get sleepy after a couple of them.
No.
If I ain't doing that, if I don't have no physical activities on the agenda.
It's not me.
We out here sipping the mimosas.
You got to fuck me good and well before 7:30.
Lord of mercy. She said before 7:30. Girl, the sun don't go down till 8.
Now it don't. So you got about 9:45.
She said sun got to still be out. Hit me before sundown, she says.
Nigga.
Boy.
I got work in the morning. Unless you're going to hit me with a quick 3 a.m.
I'm a late night nigga.
But I'm telling you, young dudes is the way. But right now, I am right there in the middle. You got to be my age, a year younger, a year older. I need to.
Yeah, I'm rocking in my personal age bracket right now for 2024.
Right.
I've committed to that. I've committed to not seeing niggas with kids this year.
I love that for you. I love that for you.
I've committed to not seeing niggas with kids this year.
Yeah, me seeing niggas
after
with
that
no kids
last
would
one,
be like the most jankiest shit ever.
After that
considering
last
that
one.
I do have children. You are different. You should definitely venture off and find you a few unicorns. They're out there.
Adventure is out there.
I love that for you.
I love that for me too. Let's hope it works the fuck out. DM me, niggas.
No, I think that it's very, very hard to interact with a guy and you don't have children and he does. and vice versa.
And I have, this sympathy, this, willingness to be open towards the situation that got me caught the fuck up last time. And I don't want to do that again.
I don't think you should.
Like,
ideally,
to just not be reciprocatory or whatever, to not reciprocate, that kind of energy back. Like, oh shit, she knows I got this kid. She's really, accepting about that. She's real open to, us doing shit together. And not take that opportunity was crazy to me. Was crazy to me. Like,
I just had a conversation with somebody like that the other day. He was just like, I'm digging a girl where I'm barely digging her. She has kids, but I don't want to be a part of the kids' lives.
Then you don't want to see somebody with kids.
Right.
Like,
right.
I said, I don't mind, being involved to a certain extent because, you've got to deal with the second party parent if they're involved in their lives and blah, blah, blah. And that can be messy. But it's like, as far as, you getting your kid on weekends and us going to the fucking zoo, like, let's do it. I'm going to take an edible, but we can still go.
I'm good with dating a guy with kids because I have kids. That would be unfair.
Yeah.
But for the most part, there are some boundaries that need to be set with
there are boundaries that need to be set in any relationship.
You and your child's mother, and you absolutely have to be separated from your kid's mother for at least 5 to 7 years.
Say it again for the niggas in the back.
Yeah, for at least 5 to 7 years.
Say it again for the niggas in the back.
5 to 7 years.
What do they need to do? Give them the full statement so they can hear it. What do they need to do?
They need to be broke up, not physically. They can't be fucking touching, sucking for at least 5 to 7 years. That's a whole bid. You got to be completely separated. Like, I have to be reassured that this woman has a husband. Y'all almost don't like each other like that, but y'all cordial. Like, I'm gonna need.
Yes. Yeah. That's the line. Hate
because I
each
don't
other,
want
but be cordial for the sake of your kids. Because it's the only reason y'all need to be on any communication shit if y'all not gonna be together.
Ooh.
Sorry, I said it with my chest. I got triggered. Flashback. Let me.
You all right?
Flashback. Yeah.
It's okay.
Is it?
Bring it back in.
I'm trying.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm trying.
So what she was saying was, is that co-parenting, it definitely should be, and nobody's saying it's supposed to be a Brady Bunch,
because that shit only happens on TV.
On TV. But no, it shouldn't be like a Brady Bunch kind of thing, but I definitely need you to be separated from your kid's mother for at least 5 to 7 years. And I need and that's with anybody. If you come to me, if I meet a guy tomorrow and he's like, yeah, I'm newly separated or whatever, and your separation's only been 3 months, we can't talk. I know people who have gotten back together.
Or y'all just had a baby.
Year.
Like, get out my DMs.
Yeah.
Get out my DMs. Your baby's still in diapers.
No, baby. Sometimes the girl is still pregnant. Sometimes the girl is still pregnant. Oh, I had to do holla at me and his woman was still pregnant. I said, baby.
She ain't pull up on you at the house, though.
No.
That's another story.
Oh, we gonna get to that.
You gonna remind me to double back on that story, Tom.
But, yeah, we were kind of dealing. Young dude I told you about, we were dealing. It wasn't nothing serious. Once I kind of put in my head what the situation's going to be, that's how I flow. He was a after the club kind of situation.
Yeah.
I didn't call him during the day. He didn't call me during the day. Period. We didn't really talk like that. We didn't go out with each other. None of that.
A late night nigga.
On a creep ass nigga. Because please don't let nobody see you parked in front of my house. That type of dude. So,
she said, "You're my little secret, and that's how we should keep it."
He said, "Everybody's lying about you and I. They think so, they don't really want to know." So look, boom. He would come and see me late night creep. He asked me one time. I told him. I said, "Listen." He was kind of like venting about young nigga shit. He was venting about his baby moms. And I'm like, well, how's the baby? But he was like, she's still pregnant. I said,
gasp. Air gone. Pearls clutched.
My purse because I couldn't believe it.
In bomb.
Oh my
Purse and
God,
lap.
I'm breaking up a family. Because I know my coochie hitting on hot fire, Dylon. Dylon! And I'm about to break up this family. So I hit him with the, nah, we can't do this no more. And I hit him with the knowledge that I know is to be true. I said, you and her are going through it really, really bad right now. And it seems like things are never ending and it won't work out. But one thing I do know, my love, is babies bring everybody together. If your baby mama don't like your mama and your cousin don't like her and bada, guess what? Babies make motherfuckers happy. I said, wait till the baby comes and I bet y'all gonna be back on good terms. But for right now, you and I, we cannot move forward. I'm so sorry. And I kissed him on his forehead and we separated. He tried to get through. He couldn't get through because I hit him with the block. So we couldn't do that no more, right? I will not be a homewrecker. He spun the block, and what I said, babies bring niggas together. Mm-hmm. They were good for a little while. Then he ran back to his little secret. No, because what you ain't gonna do? Let's go over here and 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 over here.
Hell no.
No. And when they're young people like controversy. So had she found out about me, because she would have, if we kept it going, guess what? My tires would have been flat.
That's that reality TV mentality that I feel like a lot of like niggas be on with soaking in toxic relationships. Like, bruh, y'all watch too much TV and it make y'all want that toxic, unnecessary bullshit.
No, I just think young people, period, indulge in drama.
For what?
Yeah, I think young people.
Again, maybe it's just because I've reached a point where I'm too old for that.
Oh no, give me boring for $200, Alex. I'm with
tired.
All the boring shit.
I'm tired.
Yeah, let me rub your feet.
I'm a medical patient. I take medication and shit. My pressures be fucked up, and I ain't got it in me no more. That's why I give a fuck low, because it's like, really? This what you gonna use my time for?
I really do enjoy young niggas, man. I ain't gonna lie. Damn, because I'm sitting here and I'm reminiscing, and I remember this one boy. I'm gonna call him D.
Yeah, story time.
It's a story time. Good old D.
Had some good old D.
Long story short,
he came back different.
He came back different. I ended up running into him. We exchanged numbers, and I hit him with the, you look different. You look good. He said, you look good. And you look the same. I said, He said, you want to come hang out later? And I hung out.
Day, baby girl.
And I hung out. And it's good and bad. Because young dudes, fast, hard, thumper, boom, 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 boom. Right? Wasn't really thinking about me. This is why it was a one-time thing. But when I say I will never forget it, because he was hard like Rockweiler, and he was long like a goddamn snake, right? So I go to his room, and I left embarrassed because I'm not a moaner type shit. You got to really be doing your thing for me to moan. Not only was I moaning, I was in that bitch damn near screaming. It was a Law and Order SVU Special Victims Unit situation, and nobody came to my rescue. I was screaming to the top of my lungs, and no one came for me. His friend went in the other room and turned the music up. No one came for me, sis. I went home the next day. I couldn't even attend work. I was home in the fetal position all night. I got up. I had a heating pad on my back. And I couldn't stand up straight. That afternoon, I went to the emergency room.
Oh, shit. That nigga fucked up your cervix.
Because I thought the nigga broke my coochie. And that's all I could tell the doctor, is the young man broke my coochie. They laughed
walking into the emergency room.
I fuck with y'all heavy because I came in there And I said, the boy, that's what I said.
The boy.
The boy broke my coochie. Sir, look at it. It's broke. Can assure you.
Damn.
Young dudes. Oh my God.
I ain't never been out of commission like that.
I
Think
have.
it was broken?
He was the only one.
Think it was broken?
He was the only one. The only one.
That man put in work.
His roommate, fuck you, because that could have been a crime scene. Your boy turned the music up.
Said you sound like he was having a good time to him.
I was on the wall.
Not tapping out Morse code.
Help me.
SOS. Nigga.
Funny story is, years later, about a year or so, maybe about 2 years later, he hit me up. I said I was coming to meet him. Never did. A couple of months after that, he hit me up, let me know he was here in the town. I said I was coming to meet him.
Never did.
Never did. Then he hit me up one more time. Never did. And he has a girlfriend. And I ain't gonna lie. I looked at his story. The young lady looks happy as hell. And I know why. Because that young nigga from years ago is not the same dude. He's putting his hip into it now.
Uh-huh.
He's applying pressure. He's doing it not for himself. He's doing it for her and him. It's not the same. She looks happy.
Good for her.
Because, baby,
yeah.
your boy.
It's about having a lot to handle.
Your
and you
boy.
do it right, bro.
Your boy
That man.
is putting down pressure. You hear me? Pop.
Stop, because I need a timeout.
You don't need a timeout. I know that someone has laid down pipe in such a manner.
I need a timeout. Because, man, went through a flashback just now.
Did you?
No. Yeah.
Was it a good or bad one?
It was a good one. I always reflect on the good ones because it was like, damn, that was a good night.
Mine was deep.
I told you the arm tattoos had me double bent backwards, ready to change my last name. And
he was on your jagged ass shit.
Boy, meet me. Is that the meet me at the altar in your white?
Damn, that was a trigger for me.
Oh yeah, fuck. We ain't gonna do that.
That was a trigger for me.
Womp womp. But yeah, something about a big one with a good flow is on it.
One thing I do commend you for, you always get them 6'2", 6'5".
I have to. I am 5'10". I will not date a tiny man. I'm sorry.
No one that height ever approaches me. No one wants a little one.
Yo, it'd be taking forever for me to. That's why we having to dip into the more mature dudes, because at least I know, like, we approach one another. It's on some. Oh hey, because you see my tall high yellow behind across the room, and I make sure you see my tall yellow behind across the room, because I'm peeping you too, because we're at eye level from across the bar, because everyone else is at chin level. But I had a hard time for a long time finding tall dudes who's all the ones within my age bracket. Again, this was my 25 and under years, where all the tall dudes was chasing the thinny minis. I'm like, yo, these women look like children.
I would love a big tall. I mean a big one. A big tall.
I like them tall.
I would love a big tall.
6 foot's my minimum.
Because this right here.
Yeah, man. Let me hit you with the hey bae. The head back tilt.
That is the... This... It is the best.
I like the...
Up.
The stretch... not to pick me up, but the stretch arms around the neck. Like, I don't... Let my arms rest. Let my wrist lock around the back of your neck. Because you up here.
It's this for
Boy.
me.
Oh. Put your chin on my forehead. Just do it. Sir.
I just want to hug a big man.
We like him tall. Don't be shy. Look, all the tall, handsome anime watching niggas is at home.
Watching us right now. Don't be surprised if somebody got you up on their fucking wall like Little Kim.
Shut up. Shut up.
Hey.
I don't think I got fans like that. They don't be hitting me up.
Let me say.
If I do, they don't be hitting me up. They be hitting, they be hitting the Mixed Vibes phone number. So Mixed Vibes has a phone number, has an email, and they're all of our social media. Apparently, they be requesting me on the phone number. I don't have access to the phone number, and we've repeatedly told them, the fellows have access to the phone number. So you're talking to them, they're like, yo, it's serious inquiries only as far as like questions and response, for the podcast.
They want to know where Jai is
looking for me because I got the business card. The business card has all the information on it. They think it's my phone number. It's not my phone number. I'm giving you the podcast information. If you listen to me when I was fucking talking, you know that. But niggas gonna be niggas and niggas gonna be hard-headed, so.
They want you, friend.
Oh, well.
But they tuning in for you.
You have to earn it. Sorry. Not sorry, actually. Not sorry. Because I'm the mean one.
Yeah, you have to be a different caliber of guy to deal with Jai, bro. Be ready.
I'm not for the week.
Yeah, it's all working.
I'm not built for the week. I've been through too much shit personally. And again, my give a fuck is real low. So I gotta do what's best for me and say what's on my mind. Like again, I spent a lot of time.
I'm single right now. Because I'm hard to deal with, friend.
There's nothing wrong with that, though. With knowing what you want and standing on business.
My coochie's good, and I fried chicken real hard.
The first time.
And my grape Kool-Aid is bomb as a bitch. And I don't just cook shrimp Alfredo.
Although it is really good.
Yes, I made some tonight, actually.
Although it is really good.
I made some tonight, actually. But that's not all I make.
I'm just saying, look.
I could throw down in the kitchen.
Can throw down and will. Not putting out the resume.
I don't even want to put out the resume, actually.
I feel like
because I really want this summer to be by myself. I'll start to put my info around like September when it starts to get a little cold or whatever.
All right, I feel that, and we've got the clippage here. And any parting words for any of our peeps at home? Anyone who actually tuned in to listen? Thank you, y'all.
Hey, guess what? Pick a side.
What, old or young?
Do you want to teach or do you want to learn?
Ooh. I'm more
receptive. Do you want adventure or do you want to rub Ben gay?
He ain't always rubbing
Ben gay.
Business. He ain't always rubbing Ben gay. I ain't never run Ben gay on nobody but myself. That'd be after a long workout. Shout out to Planet Fitness. Give my membership back.
Give my membership. Keep my dollar. Hey, friend. If you point me in the right direction to an older man who hip ain't fucked up.
It's possible. They exist. It's possible for a real old nigga to have a good hip.
So you think I'm gonna find an old nigga with a big dick and a nice dog with a nice house?
Big in the backyard with a pool, yeah, a little money. We get it, bitch. You want a rich nigga?
I do. I deserve to look good. So you think I'm gonna find an old nigga who's divorced?
Look, I've been saying I got second wife potential for years. So
I really do. Because I can treat you way better than Suzanne treated you.
Boy, and it's like at that level, like you've already been through the motions, so you know what you don't want in your relationship. That is another point. You've been through enough bullshit in relationships to know what you don't want and know what you're gonna put up with. And you've reached a point where you should be able to communicate that too.
Right.
Y'all niggas not gonna communicate that because they ain't been through enough shit to be like, oh, that's not how I like my relationship to go.
Niggas is weird too, though.
They can be, yes. But again, you find some that aren't sometimes.
I got an old nigga on my line right now. After 6 months.
Define old nigga.
He's like 52.
Oh yeah, he an old nigga.
We went out on a date. The date was very freaking awkward. after the date, I think he set in his head that he wasn't gonna call me, and I set in my head I wasn't gonna call him, and we left it like that. I didn't go searching for him. It was weird to me.
And boom.
That was it. Like, I got my daughter to call me and get me out of the date because it was weird, right?
Sometimes there's an unspoken, mental where it's like, neither one of us want to be here. We just gonna not talk about it. Instead of, a young nigga hitting up your line like, damn, yo, why you not calling me? Damn, yo, why you not paying on my line? Blah, 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 blah. You don't miss me. Like.
So, boom, we left the date. We really didn't talk after that. He hit me up randomly like a couple of months later, and he was just like, hey, this is so-and-so. And I'm like, who? And I'm like, I think I know who this is. And I think I knew because of the area code, but I couldn't remember his name. So I ended up saying a name that wasn't his name. He got offended, and he didn't hit me up.
Right.
Today, he hits me up randomly and was like, let me take you out to dinner.
Do you know who this is? Sir? Do you know who you called, sir? I didn't know who you was last time. Like, you didn't think he got the wrong number at that point?
He got the wrong number.
Are you sure you know who you called, sir?
He might got the wrong number. I didn't even
Not
ask.
the young nigga acting like he got Alzheimer's.
Let me read the message.
Look, she said, let me revert back. And on that note, we really appreciate y'all tuning in. We hope y'all tune in next time.
Bruh.
Tell them who you is.
Morowa Sharik hitting you in full effect, live and clear vision.
Shabam.
For another podcast, man. Come back and see us again.
Yes. I'm your girl, Jerz. Thank you for joining us. This has been Act Accordingly.
As you should.